Get this started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Southern Miss's offense will go to work first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get
off to the races to the right. He's at the touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Troy Trojans offense has the ball for the first time. Moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. That's caught, it's Higgins. Turning it on! And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Trojans will call on their punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You're set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Keith. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Gets loose in the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. they are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Power football with the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Braxton. Going for it all. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Fit it in the window for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Back to pass, it's Crowder. On target over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Lovett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Thomas. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's got it on the move. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Troy! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Quickly to the tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Schwartz. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Swings it out to his running back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage.
Breaks into the open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Troy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Braxton. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it on the outside. The defense got caught that time. Finally get him on the ground at the 41.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. To the air, it's Braxton. Back's looking for the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll... take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they are going to have to be really aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Throws to the tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And the Trojans have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an... On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. On the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Working the middle. All the way down to the 20. Yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lovett. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Here's the handoff. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
There he goes. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the Golden Eagles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. Gonna run it. It's Briggs. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Higgins. Turning it on! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it from the gun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
To the ground, he's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle, it's Metcalf. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Connor. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. falling short. They'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They'll run for it. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that is how we will wrap this one up. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoff.